YouTube, I was just walking, taking a little night walk, and I started thinking about why is it that in American culture people don't take responsibility for their actions anymore, and actually bad behavior and idiotic, incompetent behavior seems to be rewarded. You know, whereas like the truly good people who try and follow the rules, you know, their situation just gets more and more complicated and worse and worse. You know, so what got me thinking about it was the whole thing with the amnesty that they're going to have in the States now. You know, I understand they have to do it. They have to continue to bring in immigrants, you know, or else the economy will basically collapse, since so little population growth in the States, and then the whole system is basically a pyramid scheme, so they always need people coming in the bottom, or else, you know, none of the payments will go out. You know, they need to continually keep printing money, printing debt. So yeah, they need immigrants. And it's actually kind of a good deal for them, I guess, because say for example Mexican immigrants, they don't pay for their schooling, for their upbringing. You know, they come ready to work, and if you think about it, the government doesn't have to pay for any of that. Mexico pays for that. So, you know, for them it's a good deal, for the CEOs and all that. They get cheap labor, right? But at the same time, I mean, you listen to Barack Obama's speech, and he said something like, you know, it's unfair that he was saying that it's unfair that some people break the rules and come here and live fine, while others have to go through the whole process. Like, it's unfair to the people that go through the process, and it's also unfair to employers who don't employ illegal aliens because their costs are higher. So therefore, since there's so much, we're gonna like legalize it. We're gonna reward the people that broke the law. It makes no sense to me. You know, it's like saying, hey, drug dealers are getting rich by poisoning people, and you know, that's not fair, and also they're killing a lot of people. That's really bad. So we should draft them into, make them part of the army, so if they kill anybody, it will be legal, and we'll legalize drugs and make them CEOs. You know, it's like you're rewarding the bad people, you know? It's the same, to me, the same thing. Not only that, the banks, they go bankrupt, they get rewarded, they get bailed out. They don't help out the normal people, like, say, who just worked, saved, you know? It's always the failures, the people that make the bad decisions, that keep getting rewarded in our society. The people that don't want to work, that want to be on welfare, they get rewarded. The people that want to pop out baby after baby after baby with not working, they get rewarded. You know, and in olden times, if the king, you know, he decided to go to war, and if he failed, you know, there's a pretty good chance he would die. His kingdom would get taken from him, you know, but there's just no consequences now for our leaders. Nothing, you know, and for a lot of people too, right? There's just no consequences, and like I said, even the bad behavior gets rewarded. Like, look at reality TV. The more scandals that people cause, they get on drugs, they drink, they act wild, they get rewarded for that. Our society is, to me, it's so weak and ruined. It's just like, just trash, you know? There's no rules anymore. And it just shows like the government doesn't follow the rules, so I mean, why should anybody else?